Hey, Life for Nintendo here, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. In the last part, we cleared out challenge number 1, Pitch Black, and in this part we are going to do another run. But before that, I noticed the last episode was pretty dark, so I'm gonna up the gamma a little bit, about 120. Anyway, let's get started. See a curse room right off the bat with 2 soul hearts. It's a good start. Get some extra bombs here. The first item is the lemon mishap. I will show what it does when we get to the boss. Another soul heart. And another soul heart. Don't mind if I do. And we got the lucky rock. I forget how you unlock that. I think you have to blow up a certain amount of rocks. I don't think that's worth a bomb. Come on. Key. And we're at our first boss. It's Larry Jr. again. There's the lemon mishap. Gonna take him out in no time flat. Next item is the Rotten Baby. It's actually a really good item. Essentially, it spits out a fly every so often. I think there can only be one on screen at a time, though. See what this pill does. I can see forever. Let's see. There it is. There's our nut. There's the other secret room. I never went over this, but the other secret room is a super secret room, but the way you find it is that it's always on like the very edge of the map, so like there are no other rooms connected to it. Oh. Get 2 more black hearts. I'm gonna see what's in the shop. It's not really worthwhile. Just donate a couple coins and leave. Get in my puddle! Aw. Oh well. Placenta! HP up plus regeneration. I think the regeneration takes effect every minute. Pact, which gives us tears and damage up. Let's move on. It's actually not a bad run. We got Kirshner with blue fire. Take it out with a bomb. Get 2 more soul hearts. Oh, this run is beautiful. Just soul hearts everywhere. I want to be careful around this red fire because it can actually fire projectiles at you. Okay, this item is the Ludovico technique, which gives you a second, or which replaces your tears with a controllable projectile, but I kind of like the setup I have right now, so I'm not going to take it. Maybe if I get like brimstone on this floor, I'll take it. Oh, there's the Rune of Hagalaz that we got from the challenge. What it does is that it breaks every destructible item in the room. And we got a magic mush from it, which is obviously based off of Super Mario Brothers. Our next item is remote detonator. So means when we place a bomb, it will no longer explode on its own. I'll blow that up. Why did I not use that yet? Don't really need that. That was the child's heart, which makes red hearts more likely to spawn. I don't need it. The ladder would be useful. Hold on. Let me just blow you up. So I have a higher chance of a devil room. He's a floating boss, which means Lemon Mishap won't work on him. Didn't need it. Yeah, the Book of Revelations, it is unlocked after beating a Harbinger for the first time. The Harbingers are bosses based off of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. There's famine, pestilence, war, and death in that order. And they're each encountered in their own chapter of the game. So you'll find famine in the basement, pestilence in the caves, war in the depths, and death in the womb, which we will get to soon enough. Just range up. Alright, not bad. Hate these enemies so much. I want to look for the item room first before I go into the boss. Ah, crap. High Priestess, that'll be useful. Get Rosary, which gives us some extra soul hearts, and it makes the Bible more likely to appear. This High Priestess takes a nice chunk out of his health. There's a nice little puddle there. We get a little chubby, which I could have sworn we got. Like, you get that for being in the caves for the first time. I thought we would have got that in our last run. And there it is. I'll take the Bible. Gives us temporary flight. Now, normally the Bible is not in the Devil Room item pool, but with the Rosary, it's in every item pool. At least until you pick it up, then it goes back to normal. Alright, we got a nice all black heart build. Well, not quite all black hearts, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll take the missing page. Why not? The missing page essentially causes a black heart effect when you take damage. Or it'll do that occasionally. Next boss is the gate. This boss is kind of like Mega Maw, but Sometimes he'll fire a brimstone beam that homes in on these little enemies that he spits out. But beat him with no trouble at all. That was stupid. And there's the item room. And we got the mulligan again. Cool. And a challenge room. What's in here? Nah, not worth it. I think if we get through this quick enough, I can actually go after, or I can go over something else that is pretty cool. But we'll get there when we get there. There's a double lock door. Now these will either have a vault or a dice room, which allows you to reroll different aspects of the game depending on what number is displayed. Let's take the fish head. I don't know exactly, but it spawns flies, I think, when you get hit. I don't know, I'll correct myself with an annotation if I'm wrong. Let's blow up this tinted rock. There's another double locked door. This one actually is a dice room. I think this re-rolls any item that's in the room, which doesn't really help, since there are no items in the room. Let's blow this up. And let's blow you up, because why not? I got store upgrade level 1 for donating 20 coins. Yeah, what I like to do is donate all my coins on the depths too, because this is the last time we're going to see a shop this run. And of course, the donation machine has a, I think, a 10% chance of jamming whenever you put a coin in. I think I got a pretty good amount in. I have enough time to get to the item room. Taking some really stupid damage. Sister Maggie, why not? Sister Maggie's the same as Brother Bobby. It's a familiar that fires tears that have, or that deal 3 damage. Nothing special. Now the Bible has a secondary effect. it grants temporary flight, and it kills Mom in one hit. GG, Mom. GG. Now this is the boss rush, which only appears if you defeat Mom within the first 20 minutes of the run. I got 4 items here, but you can only take 1. I will take Monster's Lung because it's very good. Gives us a charge shot that fires several tears at once. I think there are, what, 10 rounds of bosses? They all come in waves of 2. Keep. Whenever his health gets below a certain point, he'll spawn the peepers to mess with you. Okay, so we got Blast Assist and Loki. Blast Assist will jump around, sometimes fire tears in all directions. I think here we'll actually get to see all 4 of the horsemen. If I can make it that far. Get away from me. I think you saw earlier that I unlocked the Halo. You get that for killing Mom with the Bible for the first time. So we got Monster 2 and Gift. Oh, Butterbean. I actually forget how you unlock that. I guess you have to collect a certain amount of soul hearts overall. I'm just tearing through these bosses. Wait, how am I getting so many flies? Like, I thought Rotten Baby can only spawn 1 at a time. Here's the 4 horsemen. That was Famine that you just saw. Here's Pestilence, who we fought before. I forgot to mention this before, but whenever you beat a horseman, they will always drop either the cube of meat or ball of bandages, which spawns an orbital that evolves into a familiar the more that you encounter that item in a run. death down. There's war. Now this is the Headless Horseman, which is basically there to keep you... It's basically there to troll you if you're doing a Meat Warrior Bandage Girl run. Last up, we have the Fallen. And they're all dead. Unlock Isaac's head for that. I think each character has their own unlockable for the boss rush. But now that's done, let's move on to the womb. Now, one thing to note about the womb is that from this point onward, everything deals one full heart of damage to you. So you want to be super careful here. You can see my tears now leave these little green puddles on the ground. Those damage enemies for as long as they're there. Oh, no. I think I know how I was getting so many flies. It was the fish head. Duh. Like, I completely forgot that I had the fish head. That's how I was getting so many flies. That makes sense. This enemy basically mirrors your every move. Why? Justice, it gives you one of each consumable. Of course. You get luck down. Doesn't really matter. Towards the end of the game. Got Teratoma, splits into smaller versions, and then eventually turning into spiders. You get ceremonial robes. Oh! Then we unlocked Azazel for taking 3 devil deals in one run. Anyway, ceremonial robes. I think it increases our damage by 1 and gives you 3 black hearts. I don't think there's really anything more to see on this floor. Yeah, one thing to note, there are no item rooms or shops from this point on. So looking for them is pretty much pointless. You can still find an arcade though. Ooh, I do not want that. That is the tick. It is basically a troll, like it is a troll trinket. All it does is that it permanently takes up your trinket slot. So you want to avoid that like the plague. Like, I'll show off the flavor text after I beat the boss, but... yeah, it is probably one of the trolliest items in the game. Of course, I got hit by that. Speaking of arcades, we got one right here. This is Scatoli, which essentially makes it so that flies do not attack you while you're wearing it. Gives you a nice little poop hat. Oh, troll bomb. Yeah, I found pills, which does nothing but make your character look goofy. Same with puberty. Let's not get hit by that this time. On to the final boss, Mom's Heart. Now, this boss can be one-shotted with the Bible, but I actually want to show off what it does. Yeah, this boss is, in essence, a bullet hell. We'll avoid the shots that it spits out while killing the enemies that it spawns. And it's down. Oh! Okay, right now we have two options available to us. We can touch the chest and basically end the run, or we can go even further. Now, there's really no reason not to do this, but I've got a really good setup, and I think we can do this. We unlock Eden for beating Mom's Heart for the first time. Unlock Eve for not picking up hearts for 2 floors. Yeah, this is Shield, which is... oh, come on. This is basically hell. This is an extra area that you can get to after the loom. This is full of, like, really powerful enemies. And one special boss at the end. Got some satanic imagery here. I better not die here. Yeah, like I said, there's no reason not to go for this because you still get the unlockable for beating Mom's Heart, even if you don't touch the chest. Health down. That's just great. So I got 1 red heart. Oh, let's see what's in here. It's greed! And he's dead. I think greed has a small chance of spawning in either a secret room or the shop, which is even worse because then you can't buy anything or donate. Moving, so those eyes fire brimstone at you. Oh, come on. Really hoping I don't die here. I actually do want to show off the boss. Oh, speaking of which, there it is. Now, the boss to show, of course, is Satan. You'll hear him say your name. And he'll spawn the Fallen for the first phase. The second phase, the real battle starts. Alright, second phase is done. Now for the third phase, where he'll stomp on you and spawn kamikaze leeches to make your life even harder. And we beat him! We beat Satan! That's the end of the run. Mom's knife has appeared in the basement. We mocked Judas for being Satan for the first time. And we got a piece of the negative. So anyway, that was the run. I actually wasn't expecting to encounter Satan so soon. But yeah, we got Mom's knife for being Satan as Isaac. And next time we'll take on challenge number 2, Eyebrow. But before I go, I want to show you the ending that we didn't see. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.